Hi, good afternoon from Christchurch, Canterbury. The autumn has started, so that means that the progression of the season is slowly heading towards its conclusion. However, it doesn't mean that the plants would stop growing. They would still keep producing, and they would keep producing depending on what you're growing. So we have got lots of indeterminate tomatoes, and they normally produce up till the end of April. But today's video was triggered because a few people requested me to record what kind of chilies and peppers we are doing. So even though I have harvested loads before and we have put them on drying because we want to make our own chili powder in the house, we thought of showing you what exactly we are growing, and later on then we'll do the harvest as well. So without any further ado, we will go and do the harvest. But before we get into that, there was a few more queries about if we don't have a garden, what we need to do. So we will specifically address that because of the uncertain weather conditions in this part of the world. This year I have grown all the chilies and peppers, majority of them in pots. So let's go and show you first what we have grown. So this year we have been doing chilies, like I said in the intro, in pots, as you can see. These are all different size pots and different varieties we are doing. So we'll start with the first one. That is Tequila Purple. It's a really good prolific producer of capsicums. As you can see, that we have done a couple of harvests, but the plant is still loaded with more fruit, and it is producing quite a great deal if you would ask me for the household. Like I said, we don't sell the stuff, and we only use the production in the household. So as you can see, new fruit is developing, and the one that is developed is turning really beautiful purple color. So this was one of the challenges last year. This is habanero red. I'm gonna rotate the pot to show you the kind of production we are getting. We have already had a couple of harvests from this one. By the way, this chili is not for the faint of heart. This is a really powerful, strong, really hot chili. So as you can see, the size of the pot is not that big, but if I show you from top, it is still producing more blossom, and it has produced yet more chilies. Mind you, it takes a while before the fruit would mature into a beautiful jet red color that you're looking at. So that's habanero red, and it's a medium-sized pot. It's doing really good. Check out the size of the fruit. It's really decent. So showing you the next two varieties just for the record. We have harvested a lot of chilies. Where they've gone, I'll show you in a bit. There's a bit of fruit left, and the plant is going towards more blossom now. And then we have this is such massive chilies that this plant has produced, and if you can see, it's going toward the new blossom. So this is the sizzler chili, and it's in a long pot, and this is again in a small size pot. This is chili hot. So these are the chilies that we have done and which we have harvested. So we did tumbling jalapenos, and I know this plant doesn't look massive, but we were given this plant, rather we bought this from Ordering Nursery, and they said that it's a prolific producer, and it has produced some amazing set of fruit. There's still a bit left on it. We have harvested a lot, and then we have this variety. It's known as Red Scorpion. Let me rotate the plant to show you the fruit. There we go. So this plant is formulating a lot of fruit. Its blossom is in progress of creating more fruit. There we go. And there we go. So that's Red Scorpion and humbling jalapenos. The next variety that we have in line is again a pepper. It's known as candy cane, and as you can see by the looks of the name, it did produce beautiful multicolor fruit. Take a look at that, and it's absolutely loaded with the with fruit. And this was done in a bigger pot. So that's number one. That's candy cane. It's producing amazing amount of fruit. And then we have lunchbox orange. This is really a beautiful, unique fruit that we have on this one. Mind you, you can harvest them in this color as well. And they taste absolutely beautiful if you cook it in meat, like we do in Southeast Asian Convention. So both of these chilies, I've tried this one in mincemeat, and I've tried this one in chicken. It's absolutely gorgeous taste. It's really sweet. So we were talking about the hot side, but this falls into the arena of sweet peppers. So these are absolutely awesome. So there we go. Orange lunchbox and candy cane. It is such a beautiful day. We have had lots of rain in the morning, but now the sun has come out. So this is like a separate patch. I mean, the pots were there. I did a few plants here in this secluded patch. So there we go. Take a look at that. Absolutely beautiful and fresh. We have harvested the majority of these, by the way. But this capsicum has produced more than decent fruit. Then we have the Mexican wildfire chili. As you can see, the plant is producing really well for its age. These, by the way, went quite late into the season. So as you can see, these are different varieties that we are doing. This is also one of the hot side that we are doing. And then we have this small plant, but this is also Mexican wildfire, and it's producing fruit as well. So we've got quite a few plants here. These are all hot side. This is Carolina Reaper, and you can see it's setting a really beautiful blossom. And I noticed yesterday that it has started producing or capitalizing the blossom into fruit. Can't wait to have these, as these are one of the most hot. I mean, it's even hotter than red habanero. So waiting for these to, start fruiting. It's not that late into the season, though we are in autumn, but the chilies in New Zealand, they fruit till end of April. So there we go. Carolina Reaper, capsicum, the green one, and then we have Mexican wildfire, yellow banana chilies. So it's not bad for the amount that we have received so far. It's going good. So you've seen all the varieties that we are doing. So what we'll do is we'll do a time-lapse convention, and would go and do the harvest. You've seen all the chilies and the peppers. So it's a really hot day. Like I said, it was autumn, but the sun is killing me. So what we'll do is we'll do a time-lapse convention for you guys, so you can see what exactly we are harvesting, and at the end we'll show you what we have harvested. So that was a quick work with the help of the time lapse. So let's quickly show you what we have harvested. This is tequila purple. That's candy cane. I've taken it off like half ripe and fully ripe. At the bottom you would see red habanero. Then we have got tumbling jalapenos. Then we have chili sizzler. And finally orange lunchbox capsicum. So these are the varieties, few of the varieties that we are doing. I've not done the harvest on the other patch because the fruit is still maturing. But at the same note, let me quickly show you what we are doing with the chilies that we had harvested earlier. So we are drying them so we can make chili powder. We'll keep harvesting them, and I'm going to keep hanging them like this. And once, by the way, when I took these off, they were like absolutely darkest green color. But you can see that After 3 weeks, they've started changing color. They're getting to the ideal red shade that I like. And once they are nice and dry, I'm just gonna, convert them into powder. So I'm gonna be converting a lot of peppers as well to make paprika, homemade paprika. So this is yet another food for thought, guys. That's red habanero, and underneath we have got the hot chili, and the Mexican wildfire, and the chili sizzler. And we'll keep doing it. We've got lots of fruit which is maturing right now. So let's move on with the rest of the video. So we have shown you everything. We've shown you what we are growing. We have done a quick harvesting session. We have shown you the chilies. I've even shown you that we are drying the chilies to make chili powder. Now, the next phase is to dry these peppers and make a sweet pepper powder, which normally we call paprika. But I really love this orange luncheon. This is a really beautiful pepper. And I've been growing this now 30 in a row. Third year in a row, tequila. Black I grew for the first 2 years, and this year I'm doing tequila purple. And there we have the killer habanero red. We've got quite a few of those. And you've already seen most of these that are drying right now. So this is like what? Something that we have harvested in less than 5 minutes. This is like, the very definition of a home garden, where you specifically grow stuff that you want to use in your kitchen, and you want to share with your friends, family, and acquaintances, and with the community. So once again, I think it's absolutely wonderful to have this many peppers and chilies in just less than 5 minutes. Also, you guys have seen how chilies are grown in pots. If you want me to do a full life cycle on this, it's pretty easy if you would ask me. There's no rocket science in gardening. All you have to do is have the right mix, right pot size, and there you go. All you need to do is hydrate the plant, take care of it, make sure there are no infestations. In event of infestations, you need to use neem oil or whatever pesticide you can get, but it has to be organic. So you can grow chilies in pots. Where's the proof? Right here. So if you like the content that we are posting on our channel, please support us, give us a click, subscribe to the channel, and do watch out for all the short episodes. That is like, I found it last year, that instead of making long videos, I'm doing loads and loads of short videos, so we could quickly show you what exactly we are growing, how it is progressing, what we have harvested, what was the best bets of the season. So on that note, we'll bid you goodbye. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you are. Goodbye.